Guten Morgen. I'm getting my pencil together because I am going to sit here and write down all that I've been going over. The things that I know kind of well. But anyway, Guten Morgen, Guten Morgen. I am going to start off with the days of the week, of course. Heute, it is deinstag. Let's do the days of the week. Montag, Dienstag, Mittwoch, Donnerstag, Freitag, Samstag, Sonntag. We're going to write that down first. I'm going to write down Montag, Dienstag, Mittwoch, Donnerstag, Freitag, Samstag, Sonntag. The days of the week in German. We also know how to count from 0 to 20, which is kind of a big deal to me, y'all. We start at null. That's 0, null, null. Ein, zwei, drei, vier, fünf, sechs, sieben, acht, neun, neun. I like the way that sounds. 10, 11. Let me see. 12. I want to make sure I'm spelling it correctly. I'm sitting here saying it without the paper. I need to pull out the paper so that I can make sure, because like I said before, I want to be able to read German as well, so I want to get used to seeing things as they are spelled, so that I can read signs also when one day I visit Germany and I, go to the beach or whatever. Yes, I want to go to the beach in Germany. And when I check into my hotel room, and when I want to just view the sights, when I want to go shopping, when I want to, go to a nice restaurant, I want to be able to read the menu. I want to be able to read the signs. So that's why I always make sure I'm spelling things properly, and that's why I try to read German as well. So let's continue. 11 through 20 is 11, 12, 13, and I'm writing all these down over and over again. So I have like pieces of paper that I pull out, but I write them constantly so that I can see how it's spelled and actually see it in front of me and say it while I'm writing it. That really helps me. Let's see, 13, and after 13, Virsen, Virsen, 15, 16, Sechsen, siebzen, achtzen, neunzen, zwanzig. So we know 1 through 20. We know the days of the week. What else do we know? We know please and thank you. That's bitte and danke. And then if you want to say you're welcome, I see that a lot of times when I'm looking at the shows, when they say you're welcome, they say bitte. So yeah, like so it's the same, I guess. So bitte and danke for please and thank you. Yes and no, ja and nein. Good morning, Sandra D. Look at me, I'm Sandra D. No. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. Let me make sure I'm reading this right. Oh my God, okay. They're running some tests. You know what? I'm always early. I am always early. I'd rather be early than late. That way they can go and call me back there, get me on in and do what they gotta do. But you gotta go in for those tests. I know that can be a bit bothersome. So let's see. We know how to say how are you? We get to steer. Let's write that one down. We get to steer. That's one that I pull out of my hat when I want to show that I know a little German. We get to steer. Sehr gut. Und dir? Y'all, I think I be doing something. Yeah, I would rather be early than late too. Because it's been some times where I show up late and I be like, doggone it. It's like I be mad at myself that I made it to my appointment late. Because when you're late, they could put you on the back burner and go ahead and see the people that came in before you. Sehr gut. Und dir? And you? Und dir? Wie geht es dir? Sehr gut. Und dir? Thank you for the thumbs up. You know what? It's one place that I go to if you're over 15 minutes late, they'll cancel out your appointment too. But at the cancer center, I don't want to keep calling it the cancer center, the bone marrow infusion area, they kind of have a little bit more grace because they understand that 9 times out of 10 we just receive treatment or we're having a hard time getting up or whatever. So they're a little bit more graceful. they'll they'll spare you and they'll just say you might have to hold tight for a minute because when you didn't show up we call someone else back first, so you might have to you might have to wait a little bit, but they'll go ahead and see you. But the other office where they do the CAT scans and I think respiratory tests, yeah, if you're late for that, you might as well make a U-turn, go back home. Let me see, what else do we know? We know breakfast. Frühstück, Frühstück, Frühstück. And we know lunch, Mittagessen, Mittagessen, and dinner, Abendessen. I don't know why Abendessen sounds so familiar to me, but it seems like I remember hearing that word growing up or something, and I just don't. That word just seemed familiar to me, Abendessen, Abendessen, but that's dinner, Abendessen. Um, so it's Frühstück, Mittagessen, and Abendessen, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And then we went over I will, ich will, but it looks like it says ich will, but it's ich will. I need. Hold up, I said that's I will. That's I need and I want is ich browse. I think I said that because I was looking at the paper. On the paper, it looks like it says ich will. I mean ich will, but it's ich will. Ich will, and I need is ich browse. Ich browse. Um, what else? What else? Ich will, ich browse. Um, ich can. Um, that's I can. I didn't really go over that on any videos, I don't think, but I wrote it down and I had been kind of going over it. Ich kann, and that's with a K-A-N-N. Ich kann. I can. I can. Ich kann. Ich kann. So now, what we were going over recently was the rooms in the house. Hold up, didn't we go over something else? It's like I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, we went over the places. Hause, Hause, um, the store, Laden. What was hospital? Hospital was Krankenhause. How y'all let me forget? I don't want to forget the words that I've already practiced. Kranken, Krankenhaus, Krankenhause, and drowsing. Yeah, give me, all of the words I've practiced and went over. I want to make sure I don't forget any of those. Let's see, what else did we go over? I know we went over the numbers. Please and thank you. Yes and no. How are you? Very good. And you? Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I need. I want. Um, it was something else we went over. Oh, pencil is Bleistift. Bleistift. And that was in one of the stories we just recently read too. Bleistift. Pencil. Bleistift. The magic pencil. Remember when we read the magic pencil? Bleistift. Pencil and uh-oh. That did not sound good. Pen was either the Kuli or the Stift. Stift or the Kuli. The Stift. The Stift or the Kuli. I'm gonna put both because I've actually heard both. The Buch, because we were trying to go over some of the school supplies. Says Buch, Buch. Der, is it there or das, das Buch? I have to say it to myself because I'm like, I want to get used to saying it properly. Das Buch and der, der Bleistift. Der Bleistift and der Stift, der, der Kuli, das Buch. So that was some of the school supplies. I'm trying to think, was it anything else? Das Buch, das, der Bleistift, der Stift, der Kuli, um, the Schere. The Schere, I think, is for scissors, but I don't want to write that down unless I know for sure, for sure. But I know it sounds something like shears because when you're cutting hair or something, you use your shears. So it sounds like shears. I think it's like the Schere or the Schere. I don't want to write it unless I know for sure that that's what it is. So I'm not going to write it. How about that? Okay, on to the rooms of the house. April Showers Network, good morning. Guten Morgen, Guten Morgen. I am here practicing my German. Um, I was trying to review some of the things that I've already gone over, and now I'm going to go over the rooms of the house. So for the bedroom is das Schlafzimmer, das Schlafzimmer, Schlafzimmer. For the bathroom is das Bedezimmer, Bedezimmer. Um, for the living room is das Wohnzimmer. Dining room, das Esszimmer. The kitchen, die Küche, Küche, die Küche. The office, das Büro, das Büro. The closet, the Schrank. And I'm going to actually sit here and write all of those down again. Even though I have them right here in front of me, I'm going to write them down again because it just helps me connect. Das Schlafzimmer, that's the bedroom. Das Schlafzimmer, das Badezimmer, that's the bathroom. Das Schlafzimmer, das Badezimmer, das das Büro, the office. Das Esszimmer, das Esszimmer, and Küche, Küche for the kitchen is the Küche. And for the living room, Wohnzimmer, das Wohnzimmer. Closet, the Schrank, the Schrank. So we went over the days of the week, 0 to 20. Please and thank you. Yes and no. How are you? Good, thank you. Good, and you. But you could say thank you as well. Danka, because we know Danka. Um, Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I want, I need, I can, house, store, hospital, outside, pencil, pen, book, bedroom, bathroom, office, dining room, kitchen, living room, closet. Oh, and we know how to say I'm cleaning. That's ich putze. And yesterday we went over I'm in. Ich binim. Ich binim. Also, he is in. Is es. I mean, es. Eres. Eres im. Er is in. Er is in. He is in. Er is in. And she is in is sie is in. Sie is in. So we can add on and answer if someone asks, where are we? We can answer with one of the rooms in the house. Um, or you could say you're cleaning that room. So, where are you is wo bist du? Wo with a W is du. Bist du? Wo bist du? Where are you? Wo bist du? Ich bin in das Schlafzimmer. Wo bist du? Ich bin in das Badezimmer. Wo bist du? Ich bin in das Büro. Wo bist du? Ich bin in das Esszimmer. Wo bist du? Die Küche. Wo bist du? Ich bin in das Wohnzimmer. Wo bist du? Ich bin in the shrunk, but I wouldn't be in the closet. Well, I could be cleaning the closet. So, wo bist du? Ich putze the shrunk. I'm cleaning the closet. So it looks like we have a lot of vocabulary, y'all. So I'm going to continue practicing just the way I have, and I'm not going to change anything for right now. But the goal is to get myself used to the language in the ways of if I see the word, I can try to pronounce it and make out what it may say. And then I want to invest in a course. I don't want to invest in getting a course if I feel like I'm not going to follow through with it. I don't want to waste the money or the time if I'm going to only do it for a couple of days and then put it down. The only way I will get a course is if I know I'm going to work on it for at least 2 months every day. If I feel comfortable with the way I'm learning now and then I get a course, I would feel like I'm a little bit ahead of the game because I would be able to identify some of the words. I would be able to kind of move a little smoother through the course, but I don't want to just go ahead in and just put my all into just one course or just this course and just completely focus on just that. I want to be able to watch movies in my target language. I want to be able to communicate and read my target language as well. The reading part is very important for me because, like I said, I want to be able to read signs. I want to be able to navigate where I'm going if I do get the opportunity to travel. And I want to do it in a way where it's respectful to the natives. I want to do it in a way where I am safe. And yeah, that's about it. So for right now, I'm going to continue doing it the way that I'm doing it. It seemed like it's working for me. Like I said, now I know the days of the week like the back of my hand. I know the number 0 through 20. And actually, next week, I'm going to go from there and go from 20 to 30 next week, you guys. So be on the lookout for that. And I know how to say please and thank you. Um, I know how to say yes and no, greeting. I know breakfast, lunch, and dinner, which is very important because when I travel, I know I'm gonna want to, eat. I know I'm going to want to go to restaurants and things of that nature. I know how to say I want and I need, even though every time I try to say I want, I always end up saying I will because it actually looks like the word will when you're reading it. It's ich will, and it means I want. And then I need is ich brauche. So I'm still kind of getting stuck on that one a little bit, but I'm still okay with where I'm at in my language learning. Good morning, is Godson. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm doing good, and I hope you are doing good as well. I was just about to close out, but because y'all know Life with Tashara is on now, I have an alarm to let me know when she's about to come on. So she's on now, and I just wanted to review all the German that I have been going over, and I want to try to use some of these phrases throughout the day using the rooms in the house. And on next week, I will continue with my numbers. I will go from 20 to 30, and I will add on some more phrases um, using the rooms of the house. So I want to go over the rooms of the house one more time before I get off of here. I really appreciate you guys for sitting in and just listening to me studying. I know it's not a big deal to some, but it is to me. Language learning helps keep my sanity intact, okay? So the rooms in the house, we're going to start with the kitchen. The kitchen is die Küche. Die Küche. Die Küche. The living room is das Wohnzimmer. Das Wohnzimmer. The dining room is das Esszimmer. Esszimmer. That's the dining room. Esszimmer. The bedroom is das Schlafzimmer. The bathroom is das Badezimmer. The office, das Büro. So is das Schlafzimmer, das Badezimmer, das Esszimmer, das Büro, das Wohnzimmer, die Küche, der Schrank. And if you want to ask, where are you, is wo bist du? 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 Where are you? Wo bist du? And you can respond by saying, I'm in, ich bin in, and name one of the rooms. Ich bin in, ich bin in, I'm in, ich bin in das Schlafzimmer. Because that's where I'm at right now. I'm in my bedroom. So if someone was to ask, wo bist du? I would respond by saying, ich bin in das Schlafzimmer. I'm in the bedroom. Ich bin in das Schlafzimmer. I'm in the bedroom. So, with that being said, I'm going to close it out, you guys. Thank you guys for joining me while I study this morning. And as always, y'all know how I do it. Danke fürs Zuschauen. Danke fürs Zuschauen. Thanks for watching. Bye.